Now, let us solve another problem involving non-uniformly distributed load, which is pabaliktad naman. So, nagsimula siya sa 15, papunta sa 0. So, meron tayong support na ruler. Ibig sabihin, meron tayong RAY. Then, sa B, meron tayong RBY and RBX kasi hinge support siya. So, a span of 10 meters, i-determine muna natin yung mga reactions. So, you can use the 3 equations of equilibrium kasi 3 equations yung, 3 yung unknown natin. So, summation of all forces along x to the right being positive equal to 0. And we know that, we can observe that there are no forces along x-axis except for RBX. So, therefore, RBX is equal to 0. Then, unknown na lang si RAY and RBY. So, second step is moment tayo kay B para ma-determine natin si RAY. So, clockwise being positive and counterclockwise being negative. So, moment tayo kay B. So, RAY, positive RAY times 10 minus 1/2 kasi triangular, 15 times 10 times yung moment arm niya na 2/3 of 10. So, the same sa sinabi ko kanina. Pwede natin i-represent C, non-uniformly distributed load, into a single load by determining its resultant or yung si resultant force niya or si resultant load. So, si single load, magiging, ito lang, yung parang area lang ng ating load. So, 1/2, 15 times 10. Or, ayan siya, 1/2, 15 times 10. So, meron na tayong representation or yung si resultant force and mag-a-act yan siya sa centroid nung loads natin. So, since triangular yung load natin, si centroid is 2/3 of its base papunta dito, di ba? Kasi papunta dito is 1/3 and papunta dito is 2/3. Di ba? Yung distance ng centroid papunta sa 0. So, 2/3 of the base. So, therefore, RAY times 10 minus 1/2, 15 times 10 times 2/3 of 10. Equate natin sa 0. So, RAY is equals to 50 kilonewton, positive 50 kilonewton in upward direction. Then, sum up forces along y-axis. Ayan. So, makukuha natin si RBY, which is equal to 25 kilonewton in upward direction. So, masosolve na natin or madodraw na natin si shear diagram. Yan, draw tayo ng line dyan. Draw tayo ng line dito, banda. Then, ito, yung V diagram natin. So, from here, from A, meron tayong upward force na 50 kilonewton. So, positive 50 kilonewton. And, meron tayong downward force na non-uniformly distributed load from 15 kilonewton to 0. So, ibig sabihin, positive or negative? Negative kasi downward yung force. Increasing or decreasing? Decreasing. Tama? So, positive, decreasing. So, dun sa diagram natin, ito, positive, decreasing. Negative, decreasing. Ito, negative, decreasing. So, negative, decreasing. Ayan. So, this is negative 25 and meron tayong upward force na first degree curve and meron tayong upward force na 25 kilonewton or positive 25 kilonewton. So, mag-0 yung ating from negative 25, so 0. Ma-close na natin yung ating shear diagram. And since dito yung 0 natin, ibig sabihin, dyan yung magiging vertex natin. Okay? So, ayan, draw tayo ng line. Draw natin para ma-draw natin si moment diagram. So, sa moment diagram, determine mo natin si area 1. So, para ma-determine si area 1, kukunin mo natin si x1 and si x2. So, paano natin makukuha si x1 and x2? So, we can use the square property of parabola. Kasi may vertex tayo eh. And, i-equate natin sa into, anong una natin makukuha? Si x1 ba or si x2? Si x2. Tama? Kasi, siya yung nasa kay vertex ng galing. Kasi dito si vertex, so maunang natin makuha si x2, saka pa si x1. So by square property of parabola, ito, gagawa tayo ng malaking parabola, si bigger parabola, ayan. So maging 25 plus 50, that is 75 over 10 squared equal to 25 over x2 squared. So makuha natin si x2, which is equal to 5.7735, and makuha natin si x1, which is equal to 4.2265 meters. So may x1 na tayo and may x2. Masosolve na natin yung area 1 and area 2. So first, solve muna natin si area 1. So paano makasi area 1? So area 1, hindi natin directly magagamit yung 1/3 base times height kasi nandito yung vertex natin, hindi dito, di ba? So dito dapat tayo mag-start ng determination ng area bago natin makuha si area 1. So, anong gagawin natin? So, extend tayo dyan ng line, extend tayo na dyan ng line, and extend tayo ng dyan ng line. So, this would be our area 3, and ito naman yung magiging area 4 natin. Okay? So, therefore, area 1 is equal to the area of the spandrel minus area 4 minus area 3. Tama? Area ng spandrel minus area 4 minus area 3. So, area 1 is equal to area ng spandrel 1/3 base times height. Diba? 1/3 kasi nag-start tayo dito sa vertex. 1/3 base na 75 or 1/3 na height na 75, 50 plus 25, 75 times yung base natin na 10 minus A4, ito si A4, so 1/3 kasi nanggaling siya kay vertex, 1/3 height times base. Anong height niya? 25 and base niya is x2, si x2, and minus area 3 equal to rectangular lang, tama? So si rectangular is equal to base times height, tama? So, si area 3 is equal to base times height. So, area 3 is equal to, or height times base, negative 25 times 4, or x1, 4.2265. So, therefore, A1, or area 1 is equal to positive 96.2250 kilonewton meter. So, from 0 na moment kay A, aakyat tayo dito. So, ano siya? Si area 1 ba? Positive or negative? Base tayo dito. Area 1 ba? Positive or negative? So, positive kasi nasa taas siya. Tama? And from 50 to 0, increasing or decreasing? Decreasing. So, positive decreasing. So, positive decreasing. So, this is positive 96.2250 kilonewton meter second degree curve. And dito, kukunin natin si area 2. Paano natin makasa area 2? So, since nanggaling siya kay vertex, so pwede natin gagamitin si area ni parabola. Tama? Yung 2/3 base times height, or 2/3 height times base, which is equal to, where base is our x2, so area 2 is equal to negative 96.2250. So, since nasa baba siya, ibig sabihin negative, and from 0, nag-i-increase yung negative, tama? So, negative increasing. So, negative increasing this one. So, this is negative increasing. Second degree curve. So, that is our shear and moment diagram for this specific problem.